Let's go, guys. Massive game. Massive. Just me today. Doing the solo thing. Massive game. What's up, Gabriel? New site. New beginnings. In the crib. In the bedroom. How's the sound? Is it good? The new mic good? Can everyone hear me all right? Get a little bit less sunlight here. Let's go. Massive game. Let's get this live. Man, I can't do with these uniforms. Just do black and pink. I don't want the green. I can't do the teal anymore. I can't do it. As I'm wearing a neon jersey. Handball. Let's go, guys. Massive game. Can't say it enough. So no deaths today. I don't know how I feel about that. I think based off last game's win versus Juventus, Koeman just thought he wouldn't really want to mess with the chemistry of the lineup, even though I do think Dest is extremely class and someone that should be a mainstay starter. We'll see. I'm sure he'll be worked in more in the future. Griezmann back in the lineup. I think Koeman honestly thinks he's just working through the growing pains of getting in this lineup, which is, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the guy yet. I don't think he's a Catalan type player, but we'll see. Still, the season's still young. The season's still young. There he is right there, as I say it. Let's go. Still in the double pivot with De Jong and Busquets. Yeah, definitely, Charlie. I'm super surprised Busquets is starting again. He doesn't have a motor anymore. I mean, he's a decent facilitator. Like I always have said that he's great where he knows where he's going with the ball as soon as he gets it. But beyond that, dude can't track up and down the pitch as well as he used to. Yeah, it could be. I'm not sure what Alaves is in the standings right now either. So I'm going to check that, see. Maybe this is somewhat of a yeah, see, so Alaves only has what? 8 points. Could be a practice game. Busquets is fine. I like him. I think he's great facilitation wise, but I don't think that like defensively he's able to track players and press to the ability of like what you need in modern football. But let's go. Decent chance. What do you think? What do you think are the problems, Nicolano? What do you think? What are the main problems here we see? I definitely agree with you. I don't think he's like the biggest problem we have, obviously. I need a little Ansu Fati masterclass for his birthday. 18 years old. That's due for a hat trick. I mean, who doesn't score on their birthday? He deserves it. He's officially an adult. Proper fullbacks. Yeah, I definitely agree on that. I think Araujo is going to be great. I think he'll fit into his position a lot more, but yeah, it's definitely not up to par. And it doesn't help either that Busquets can't track back to help him. Like, I feel like the double pivot should be a lot more defensive help than it has been for us for some reason, and it hasn't really been great, to be honest with you. But I do agree our defensive line is not up to par. But that's what that's why I kind of want to see Des more. Like, the dude is able to create on an attack too. Like, I feel like 2 or 3 games ago when he came in, it was like one of the first times I saw a guy legitimately go take on a run, take on a player, and then cross the ball in, which we never cross. But I think crossing causes a lot of problems in the box for other teams and gives us more chances. Obviously, Jordy does like those underneath passes, but I don't know. It's just weird. It's awkward. Yeah, I support Barca. I think I do. I'm not sure if I do or not. I don't know if it's certain enough, but yeah, we definitely need to revamp in all areas too. I do think like last game, I just don't know the link up play with our offense if it's up to par actually to be able to compete late into Champions League again. Obviously, it wasn't even last year, but made it to we're somewhat deep in the round. Yeah, Koeman. I just don't know about the double pivot lineup. I think Koeman's like living and dying by it right now, but I don't know. I mean, this is like I'm a Puig stan as well. So like Pedri and Puig to me with De Jong behind would be like my idea of a starting lineup. But obviously, I'm not in practices and I'm not seeing players, and these guys probably know a lot more than me. Like playing in the league itself and the team. So I'm just a fan. Yeah, I'm a Celtic fan too. We need some possession play too. I feel like we're just straight up attacking and trying to use pace when I don't know, the link up play is not there too. So I don't know. We'll see. Coutinho had a couple stinkers before, but like he was actually playing well before that versus like the lower tier teams that we're playing. And like Messi always feels weird in the center for me, even though he drifts out to the right decently during the game. But we'll see. These uniforms, guys. Guys, I can't do the green. It's not like the last year, like when we had the throwback jerseys. Oh, my TV just went out. I think it's provider. All right, guys, technical difficulties. I think it's Sling. Oh, there we go. We're good. Let's go. You're a Celtic supporter? Let's go. Tough year this year. We're going to need to make a couple signings, honestly. But they're looking up. We got a couple young talent, a couple dudes, obviously, Jalen and Jason, the Jays. Jeez, what's wrong with the provider? This broadcast is killing me. These guys are... So what is going on? There we go. All right, we're holding some possession. Birthday boy wants a goal right there. Birthday boy wants a goal. I don't blame him. They got that deep block today, like every time we see, but obviously lower teams just tend to pack it a lot more and their forwards come back on defense. We'll see, though. Here we go, 10 in a row. Yeah, I hope so. We'll see. After seeing LA win, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it after the Lakers won. I can't stand them, obviously, as a Celtics fan, but we'll get a couple in the next decade. I think we'll get like 2 or 3, honestly, if we just keep building around our guys. But back to football. Yeah, Alaves hasn't been great that year, and it's frustrating sometimes when you don't see the Barcelona that used to just dominate other teams, obviously, and it's like every game is closer and closer. Oh, I can't show the game for copyright reasons, Mendoza. Sorry, buddy. This is just live reactions. Do you know what the difference between having Koeman and Xavi is? You know, like it's just weird. It's just an old school style, obviously, that Koeman provides. You know, he's like one of those old school coaches, but he threw. Oh, guys. That was the birthday goal. That was the birthday goal. That was the birthday goal, boys. I mean, that's got to be finished. I know he's 18 now, but you got to finish that. Let's go. Come on. I can't show the game, guys. I'm sorry for copyright reasons. If I could, I would. Trust me. Yeah, I do think long-term effect is important, and like obviously you want to. It's hard nowadays though when you're so pressured to win, you have to put out your best lineups because you know 8 to 10 years ago when Barcelona was just destroying everyone, it was like 3-0, 4-0 at the end of the game, and you were able to put in the young guys for 20 minutes because you weren't worried about a comeback. Now it's like every game seems so close that like we don't have time to put people in because we need to win now because everyone expects Barcelona to win, obviously. So it's hard. It's like a trade-off thing where you want to develop your talent, but you also don't want to take away points because at the end of the day, our main team isn't doing well enough to win. Yeah, I do think Xavi would definitely be a long-term project, and I think that's what Victor Font, because also we have voting in 40 to 50 days for the new president. I think Victor Font wanted to do that as well. He has like a long-term plan, obviously, that he talked about on a YouTube video. I might have to link that in here at some point. But it was pretty interesting. I enjoyed it. I mean, it's definitely gonna be between Laporta and Font, and I can't vote. I wish I could. That would be nice, but who in here can vote? Can anyone in here vote? Anyone in here socio? Let me know. Yeah, definitely Charlie. I agree. It's rough. Yeah, I'm also a little worried Xavi isn't ready as well. I mean, what's he been in the SA leagues for like 3 to 4? I mean, his team did win like they have like a 4-cup season they're about to win right now. So I guess he's not doing terrible, but it's such a difference from Barcelona and like a Saudi league team. Like it's incredible. So many different personalities and players you're playing with or coaching. Different world, literally. But I agree with that. I definitely agree. Guys, what do we think so far? Pretty 50-50 game here for the most part. Not a lot of chances. Just trying to defeat the block. Hopefully our link-up plays fast enough. Just doesn't seem fast enough anymore. There are a couple games at the beginning of the year where Coutinho was in where I'm like, wow, this link-up play I've never seen. And then it just died a couple games after that. That's what they do. Barcelona reels you back into like a good performance, and then they'll have a stinker right after. So. See these counters, man. Very awkward and scary. See, we don't put enough up. We don't put enough goals to be countered like this constantly. It's nutty. It's scary. Like that's a better chance. That's not a better chance than the Fati shot, but like for them to get that easy and us to be working so hard in the offensive third is kind of scary, honestly. What a real dude, Neto though, literally not a bad backup keeper, honestly. He's been put like through a decent amount of stress. It's been good. Like Griezmann. Grease. Come on, Grease. Let's go. Show us the game. No. I can't. All right, let's hold some possession here. Let's get something going, man. Let's go. Good ball. Oh, you need to get rid of that, Messi. Get rid of that. That was a Dembele type dribble right there, just looking straight down at the ball the whole time. Let's go. Yeah, Neto's done really good, honestly. Because you see all these big teams and their backup keepers come in and they just like annihilate the team. Like with Adrian and in Liverpool, and a lot of these backup QBs or goalkeepers are suspect. But Neto, he's pretty calm. I like him. I feel like we just score more if we didn't have green socks on with pink jerseys and black pants, shorts. Completely subjective to say, but you look good, you play good. Let's go. Hey, this isn't Omar, but we'll be on together next game actually, because he's doing some stuff with Barcelona as well on their Live Plus TV, doing some halftime updates. So you should check in with him there. And then my name's Logan, but yeah, he's on Barcelona TV, which is pretty cool actually. It's pretty awesome for Barca Talk Pod and Bloggeronogram. That's huge. It's cool. Let's go. Need a goal, man. They're such a deep block. Channel name. What's going on? Sock. SOCC. Sock. Oh, Leo. Oh, that was gross. Good ball, Griezmann. Dude, what? What is he doing? Bro, I can't deal with this anymore. Guys, I want to like Griezmann. Messi, that was disgusting. That's a good ball from Griezmann, though. That's a good ball. That's smart, but like you gotta, like that was like last game when he missed that chance. I mean, he did hit the post last game, which is unlucky. Yeah, Griezmann needs that boost. Griezmann just needs to find his stride, man. He needs to score in like consecutive games or just some sort of string together some goals. Yeah, he's really missing a lot. And as a striker too, when your only job is, I mean, his only job is really to score for us, it's probably 10 times worse because, midfielders that miss a goal, they're like, oh, I'm still facilitating, I'm providing passes, assists for my team. When you're a pure, I mean, he's not a pure 9 on this team, but technically like his role is just to score because he's not as great as a playmaker as a lot of other dudes on the team. And he's not. And you got that blame on you from everyone in the media. Oh, it's rough, dude. It's rough. It's not easy. Look at that Dembele pace. Look at that Dembele pace. Okay, it looks like he's not as scared to go, full gear because Dembele in the past, man, with his injuries, he's probably been. It looks like he pulls up a little bit, but that was nice to see. Nice little burst of pace. Messi's not injured. Let's go. Let's go. I need a Messi free kick too, man. It's been too long. That's a bad tackle. That's a scary tackle. I kind of look like how Virgil hurt his knee with Pickford when Pickford came in and he was already planted and he came in with his knee and he went backward a little bit. Ugh. Let's go. I need a Leo free kick so bad. It's been so long. Last year it felt like he was hitting every one. Let's go. This is just a prime spot too. Prime spot. Let's go. How do I share this? I want to share this. Come on, man. Give me that. SK Club. Yeah, of course. Let's go. Starts with this Messi free kick. Oh, my God. That's so unlucky. That's what you have to do, though. Like, when Messi's on the free kick line, you have to have 7 guys on the line with the keeper, man. That was a really well-placed shot, though. Wow, that is so unlucky. Yeah, Griezmann needs some sort of confidence burst. Wow, how does that not go in? That's what you need, though. When Messi's free kicks, they have guys underneath the box jumping over, underneath, sliding underneath, and then you have 3 guys on the line that are not including the keeper. It's insane. That was a hockey save. SK Club. Yeah, let's go, Sangre. Welcome. Let's go, guys. We need a goal, man. I want a first half goal. I don't want to be sweating in the second half. I don't want to be sweating in the second half. I'm trying to share this out on Let's go, guys.
Con Gerard Piqué. Estamos a 24 minutos de partido por ahora, 0-0 en el estadio de Mendizorroza. Va llevándole, la cambia para Messi. Ahora hacia atrás con Piqué. Sale con Sergio Roberto. Retrocedía a la posición defensiva Rioja. Messi que lo deja en el camino. A
Let's go. Okay, we're finding room. This is the classic. Let people let the team run it out, try to counter, tire them out a little bit, and then find some space. Let's go. What do you guys think about this start? A little suspect? Great. See, Griezmann. Okay, Griezmann coming back on defense. I also forgot about that. I have to respect that. His backtracking is decent. Let's go. Need to share this. Let's get a nice picture of the stream. Do you think the team is working harder under Koeman? Yeah, definitely. Change of scenery in the sense of just a new coach. And I remember a lot of media people were coming out that Koeman's practices are a lot rougher and a lot more taxing on the players, which is good, honestly, because, it provides some sort of urgency with, how we play, how we press, because I don't know. I felt like we're a little greedy last year, that we weren't pressing as hard as we should for the ball when we lose it. Like, it felt like we're okay. We're going to score when we need to, or it's too easy for us. And then that kind of tends to make us go a little bit lackadaisical on defense. But I do think there's a lot more pressing this year, especially with the double pivot. I mean, he definitely he definitely wants that press, that defensive press to get the ball back at the middle part of the field. But I mean, Doesn't mean anything when we get countered every play because we can't find a shot in the box or anything crazy. So we'll see. I do think the team looks a lot better on defense, though, for the most part. We're just lacking creativity, man. It's pretty obvious. Like the link up play, I feel like obviously it'll get better as the season goes on too, and we find our lineup because we've literally are cycling through lineups when we really never used to do that when we had our teams, our quality teams at least. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. We need a goal here. Can we get a goal? Messi Rolex, what's up, man? What's up, Nathan? Let's go. We need a freaking goal. How many guys they have in the box? That's like 9 dudes in the box. Let's go. Mexican club. I need a Messi goal too. It's been like 3 games, 4 games. I mean, obviously in La Liga, not obviously in the PK goal. Yeah, the pink is just I can't stand it, Nathan. It's I mean the pink and the black is fine. The green socks, I can't do the green on the pink and green, man. It's not the Miami Vice look. Let's go, Dembele. Good. Learn when to get rid of it though. Gotta get rid of it earlier, man. Let's go, Messi. Come on, man. Oh my god. What a dive. What a dive. Let's go. Okay, it might have been a foul. Jersey grabs. Subtle jersey grabs get away with a lot. Except if Real Madrid, you get a PK automatically. Yeah, dude, Dembele, dude, just get rid of it a little bit earlier every time, and you won't lose the ball every time you dribble. So, but I like his dude. That burst of pace he had on that right wing earlier, that pass to Griezmann, which he does. Griezmann. Look at Griezmann, dude. He's trying too hard or something. Oh my god, that's so unlucky, man. Griezmann might have just elbowed that guy in the face. I don't know. But it's going to help us with the counter right here. Help, help, help. Get up the field, boys. Let's go. Dude, there's just 10 guys in the box right now. We need to find a way through. This is so awkward. We were just talking about Neto, Charlie. That's what we get. That's what we get for jinxing him. That's what we get. Is that? What is that, guys? That's what happens when you can't get through. When you can't get through the deep block, you're just gonna get countered, and there's a good chance. That's pretty unlucky tackle from Langley. Dude. That's just a stinker. That's just what we call a stinker right there. Bro. Oh, God. That dude's still on the ground, and we're getting countered like that. Yeah, that was awkward. I don't know. I think he was expecting to go out towards the ball and have PK not touch it. Yeah, Neto should have called him off. He should have came to the ball, dude. That's just the state of Barcelona at times in La Liga, man. I don't understand. Yeah, PK could have turned and passed. I think he was just worried about that guy's press and that he wouldn't have any help. I don't know. That dude did that celebration for that goal. Literally looks like he just scored in the Champions League final. I'm being biased, but dude, like, it's just flat, dude. It's just flat. Let's go. Have some urgency. Can't believe we're down 1-0 to Alaves. They have 8 points. 8 in like 6 games. I need you guys right here. They need to hear us. See, Messi's waiting right. He wants to be on the right side now too. So Griezmann, I guess, comes to center. Yeah, Alaves definitely going to go deeper now into that block, and their forwards. That's what teams do, man. They only need that one goal, and then it's just sitting back for how long? How much is it now? Let's go. How much is what now? Like, we have Langlet up the field, dude, in like their half of the field. It's crazy, and they're trying to help out on offense, and we can't do anything. I don't know. Is Pedri out? How much is it now? Oh, it's 1-0 Alaves now, sadly. Pretty awful goal, too. A goalkeeper and center back miscommunication mistake. It's pretty ugly. I'm sure you can find it on Twitter. Yeah, it's 1-0 Alaves. Yeah, Barca's on the road. Yeah, we're home on Wednesday versus Dynamo. We're pretty much through the Champions League. I shouldn't say that, but I think we are. This dude's on the field. He just got elbowed in the face 3 minutes ago and was on the ground for 10 minutes. I think he's fine, though. Let's go, guys. Dude, we need a goal. We need a goal. They're definitely dropping so deep now. I think PK thought Neto was coming out, and then Neto, I don't know what that was. I'm so confused. Oh, that was just too much, a little bit too much on the ball. Of all the ways they could score, man, that's crazy. What are the odds of that? That was ugly, ugly. It's all right. Neto's been good other than that. That might have not even been his fault. Yeah, man. Barca's at home, though. Yeah. I feel like it almost should be easier for them on the road without fans. Maybe not. Maybe it's always just harder on the road, being away from your house and living in the hotel or sleeping in the hotel, not living in it. Dude, we need a goal. Let's go. Find some space, man. Look at this. Just counter every time. They have a chance every time. What a ball. That was really close. We need a goal. Come on. Let's go. What do you guys think so far? Does not look good. We had that Fati chance, and that was about it. Other than that, they have 10 dudes in the box. Yeah, literally 10. This is when you need the high attacking mids to help break it. Wow. Should he finish that? Let's see. Wow. That's a push. You can't share the game for copyright reasons. Just live commentary. I wish you could show the game, but I can't. What about Scottish? Just live commentary. Mira.
Hay un desplazamiento, no es un
Let's go.
forcejeo, lo saca de la posición. Chimo Navarro a De Jong. La gana bien Duarte, la va llevando J. Peleteiro. La domina ahora Méndez.
It's like we just beat Juventus 2-0. What is going on? I mean, that wasn't like a Juventus was down a lot of men, and that wasn't a very convincing game. But you feel like at least have one or two goals by now. Brace a couple times. This is ridiculous.
La cruza sobre la derecha para Sergi Roberto. De Jong que toca ante la embestida de Bataglia por su espalda. Y ahora el inglés que la va llevando. Se desmarca Grima para tratar de ganarle la espalda a la guardia.
Bro.
Hace que el Alaves se froten las manos entendiendo de que está siendo lógico lo que pretenden y es eso, ¿no? Miren acá, vamos a ver la acción. Rioja comanda. Miren el tema del inglés. Zurdo, perfilado para la zurda.
Yeah, 2-0, 2-0. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Who cares?
Que juega en una posición incómoda con Neto. Le tira una sandía a Neto que le cuesta controlarla y ahí ya queda jugado el arquero. Con o sin Sevilla la sandía. Esta vino complicada si quiera con.
Man, was that a penalty? Not a penalty. I thought it was. I thought he got pushed. But obviously, Barcelona doesn't get the VAR chances. They never even get him checked. So it's kind of annoying. It's only when it's against us that they get checked. He literally got pushed. He got forearmed through him. That's like a dangerous thing to do, too. On a header? Yeah, I call it football. Zero is not as bad as saying 0 compared to 0 isn't as bad as saying soccer to football. I say football, though. As an American, I say football. Very few of us say that. Yeah, I say football. If you ever catch me saying soccer, it's just like built in me kind of, but I've been saying football I mostly said football. Sometimes I just have to tell people soccer in America because it's just, they can't connect the two. Yeah, we're definitely too slow building our attack. It's extremely slow. That's the thing with the link-up play is like I Coutinho a couple of games ago, and it felt like it was so quick, and I've never seen 4 or 5 passes in succession so fast with the team in the last couple of years, and then all of a sudden, like, there's just no link-up play. It's all just somewhat of a through ball, someone trying to do a little bit of dribbling in the box and find a guy wide like Fati who can slot one. But like, when have you ever seen us gone through the middle of a block and just ding, 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 ding? I mean, it's hard to do, but like, gosh, that's what we're known for. That's what we play around. Say football. Football. In Scotland called Fitball. Yeah. Fitbit. Football. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. Soccer. We're not playing good football right now, though. They have a paw on their jersey. We're losing to a team with a paw on their jersey. Mendy, I can't show the game, brother. I'm sorry. Ala Madrid. Hey, get out of here then. 1-4. Your name's 147368. Get out of here. No, I'm just playing. Soccer gets you a block. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, it's football. Football Club Barcelona. I don't say soccer. Do you guys think I say soccer? I don't. I only say it to people who don't understand what football is. They think of the American sport. What an awful name to say about a sport that only uses their hands. I never got that. I mean, it's a pretty cliche thing to say. I'm just saying it because I don't say it. I won't say it anymore. I'm just saying it because I don't say it. But now I won't say it anymore. It's called the S word now. It's called the S word. I can't show the game. Copyright reasons, I'll get this channel destroyed, taken off the air. Yeah, it's rugby with pads, basically. I still think I like American football more than rugby, though. I didn't really grow up off. Rugby's not big here at all. All right, let's get a glass. I just try to find someone deep after they dribble a guy. Give me a break, man. We need 2 center attacking mids. Make some runs. Let's go. Come on. Don't you just love? Oh. Don't you just love when Dembele kicks it 15 yards in front of him and he just beats the guy off speed? You cannot teach that. Yeah, rugby's a harsh game. It is. What just happened? Oh my God, 2 inches off the box, man. Come on, man. That's a late kick. That's a foul. What do you guys think? Is that a foul? I think so. That's late. That's just an unlucky foul. It's one of those where it's just too late. Barca, they're playing how you would expect them to play. Not that great. Slow on the build-up. A couple chances here and there, and then just get countered. The goal that they scored, that Alaves scored, wasn't great though. It was more of like a goalie and a center back miscommunication. But I don't think they're playing that well. Playing it not as good as they did against Juventus. Not saying that they did play good against Juventus, but Georgie, I can't show the game, my friend. I'm sorry. It's just commentary for copyright reasons. Sure, there's a stream you could find though. Let's go. Come on. I need this. I need this brace right here. Let's go. Let's go. Need this brace. I haven't seen a free kick goal from Messi. Look how many guys they have in that line. Yeah, I don't get it either. It's a little nuts. Yeah, rugby is pretty gnarly. Rugby is gnarly. There's a couple guys from like professional rugby that came to play in the NFL that are like running backs. It's pretty cool to see, honestly. That's a pretty bad cross from Fatu right there. Is he off? Dude, we can't find any chances that are PKs in the opposing box right now. That's how bad our offense is lately. That's a strategic yellow right there. That's probably a yellow. Yeah. This is not looking good, boys. We can't find anything on offense. Who else is he giving yellow? Damn, there's a lot of yellows right now. Everyone's getting yellows. I don't like Griezmann in striker position. I feel like he's more midfielder or winger. Man, sometimes I don't like him anywhere on the pitch lately. Like, he's supposed to score for us, man. That's why you pay a guy $100 million is you want him to score. But, I mean, obviously when you get minimal chances a game, too, it's hard to get a – dude, I'm off. Enjoy that horrible game. Run the Celtics. Yeah, let's go Celtics. Wait. Are you like a Celtics basketball fan, or are you like it says you're Scottish? Aren't they isn't Celtic from there? Celtic, is that how you say it? That's how I hear people say it. Celtic or Celtic. Later, man. Let's go, guys. This is ugly. This is real ugly right now. Yeah, that was a bad tackle, Charlie. That was an ugly tackle. Kind of from behind, too. Wow, that guy's got a cannon of a leg, though. Jeez. You think he'll come back? Right now that Alaves has their goal that they need, I don't know. I could just see them sitting back all game and us not being able to penetrate it. But who knows? Maybe we make a couple tactical substitutions here and there and it helps. I just don't. The double pivot's so slow. There's no one. As I say that, I hope we score right here. As I say that. See, that's how I feel like we get a lot of our goals now is we just find Fati through on the left side and he'll either take a shot or bring one back inside for someone to hit. That was good. Messi's going to find – as soon as Fati can find that little pass to Messi underneath that Jordi Alba used to send in a lot, I think that would be nice. That was a pretty good pass right there, actually. A little bit behind Messi, but yeah, the Fati telling him to keep doing that, I think. Keep recycling that play. I think Fati's gotten beat on pace. So does Nembele. Man, we got to use our wings to get some space. We're not doing it down the middle. Messi gets grabbed every time he gets the ball in the middle of the field. What do we think so far, guys? This is pretty ugly. This is a Halloween shocker. Halloween shocker. Dude, Sergio's sticking his legs out, and it's I could see Coman subbing him out in the second half because of that yellow. I'd be worried about that yellow too. Because he's so slow now that he has like those late reaction tackles that just kind of bring people down from behind him.
Una pregunta, Henry, ¿no la tendría que haber rebotado rápido cuando Piqué, más allá de que Piqué el que lo mete en problemas al portero? Yo creo que él se sorprende de lo que ha pasado y no podemos cuestionarle, digamos, su calidad. Yo creo que esto no tiene la calidad para pararte la sandía y sacarla. El centro que viene al medio, quería David.
Charlie, do you want to get added to this? I don't know how that technically works, but I could figure it out. This is my first time on StreamYards instead of Hot Mic. Do I have to just invite you? Yeah, let me know if you want to get invited, Charlie.
América se mueve con Dunkin. Dunkin se mueve con líderes y líderes en formación.
Well, that was not a great half. Go back.
Visita dunkindonuts.com diagonal cabreros para oportunidades en las franquicias o solicita en los restaurantes.
I'm so tired of not being able to beat that deep block, man. It's just so frustrating to watch us constantly get the ball taken away from us at the edge of the box.
Hola, soy Mariano Rivera. Desde las ligas menores, ahorro llamando a mi familia con Boss Revolution. Ahora también con Boss para enviarles dinero.
Yeah, Charlie, you want to be added? I could figure out. I think I just have to copy this and email it to you. What's your email? And I'm pretty sure I can email it to you and then check. See if that works.
Ese espíritu tiene una voz. Porque si vale la pena luchar por algo, vale la pena votar por algo. Modelo, elaborada para aquellos con un espíritu luchador. This is Kate. She takes 2 prescriptions.
Well, 19 viewers. Nice. Let's go. Trying to grow this thing. We're obviously going to have more people on in the future, too. Obviously, Omar. He wants to do live commentary with the game, and then I might do some funny things where I bring some friends on stream, or even my grandpa, who's a loudmouth Argentinian. It'd be pretty funny to watch. He has pretty loud reactions too, especially during the Champions League. Yeah, so Charlie, if you want to drop your email down in here, and then I think I found a way to invite you. So, or send it over on WhatsApp, whatever works with you. Just let me know, so we can be in pain together throughout this game when we're literally doing the same thing over and over and just losing the ball at the top of the box.
Visita dunkindonuts.com diagonal cabreros para oportunidades en las franquicias o solicita en los restaurantes. El fútbol sudamericano vuelve a decir presente, como siempre, con la misma capacidad de reinventarse y de crecer. La Copa Sudamericana regresa este martes. Disfrútalo como la primera vez.
We need a goal. We need a goal.
Descanso en Mendizorroza, pierde el Barça, gana el Alaves con uno de los bloopers de la temporada. Y ojo porque el Barça tuvo ocasiones en la primera parte. Vamos con la mejor. Esto es con el equipo de los Diego Besano. Hay gracias, todo vuestro.
All right. I'll send you this. I'm gonna send you that email. Invite. Send this link to your guests. You may still want to share. No, Omar was not hacked. I'm part of the little conglomerate. Omar was not hacked. I repeat. Don't report me. Omar was not hacked. He'll be on next game though. He's doing some stuff for Barca TV Plus, or I think that's how you call it for the actual club, which is pretty cool. But we'll be on together here in the next couple of games.
Pues sale la foto de ese gol, el portero neto que venía de unas actuaciones que parecía que por algunos momentos alguien se había olvidado de un tal Ter Stegen, pero se equivoca en ese balón. Gana el Alaves desde la media hora de partido. Gol de Rioja.
Vamos a innovarnos para mantener el negocio a flote.
All right, tell me if this works, Charlie. I'm gonna send you. I just sent you the link. Let's see. Hopefully that works. I'm doing good, man. How are you, Fades? Sorry if I don't pronounce your name right. Sorry. Thanks for joining, man. I'm doing good. Not doing so great after this. Barcelona's down 1-0 to Alaves right now, with who have 8 points in the league. So I'm a little frustrated. But you guys make it a lot better when you come through. 26 live viewers on all platforms right now. Doing decent. That's decent numbers for the rookie. Somewhat. We can all be in pain and peace together. Yeah, PK and Neto had an episode. Yeah, that was ugly. That was really ugly. That was ugly. That's all I have to say about that. Neto's been good before that, so I don't want to hate on him for it too much. But yeah, that was a weird miscommunication. Definitely something you don't want to go down 1-0 to. Pretty awkward game though so far. What do you think, Faraz? Was it pretty? Oh, what's up? There we go. Add. Definitely something you don't want to go down 1-0. 1 sec. I ain't. Once Charlie, I have to do my head. Get my computer. Can you hear me, Charlie?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? How are you?
Yeah, not bad.
Now we got the dual stream going. This is perfect.
Just got to get these headphones working. Hang on.
Okay. We don't want come and show the match. Sorry, buddy. We can't do that. We can't do that. We can only do commentary. We can't show the match for copyright reasons. Yeah, that was definitely a penalty on De Jong. It could have gone either way. That's just something that's hard to call, but I wish VAR was there to, look at it. We never get anything looked at even, or it's always just only stuff that's flagrant.
They're just showing the replay on Hungarian TV because I've got Hungarian.
Okay. I have the little Sling app, I guess. It's like the Latin channels for America here, so I haven't seen it yet. Might be a little behind.
Whereabouts the States are you?
I'm in California, Southern California. I'm about like 30 minutes
Right.
outside LA. Yeah.
So the weather's good there then.
Yeah, it's about 70 here. Clearing up. We've had some fires lately here though, because of
Oh yeah, I've heard about those.
It's been kind of gross outside, ashy, I guess. How it is every fall.
We've just had thunderstorms and high winds and everything here, and it down with rain. So
yeah, we probably have like 4 or 5 rain days a year now. It feels like, unless you go to the mountains. Yeah. So it's nice. I honestly kind of miss it sometimes, but obviously you're in it a lot more than I am, so you might not like it as much. I kind of like this setup over Hot Mic. Have you been on Hot Mic before?
I couldn't get that working.
Yeah. It's a little rough, but I like this though.
There's a trouble with that.
Yeah. I was just able to invite you and everything now super quick and then add you to the stream right away. It was nice. BN Sports? Yeah, I have BN Sports too if it is. Yeah, it definitely was a pen. I mean, what do you think, Charlie? He looked like he got elbowed in the air or like forced out for a forearm in the air.
Yeah.
That was a little
behind. So I mean, as he's jumping.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy just elbows straight into the back of him and shoves him over. But like you said earlier, we don't get the VAR decisions. They don't bother checking ours.
Yeah.
I think maybe next season we should have a white shirt as our away shirt. And
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Maybe we'll get more VAR if we have a white shirt.
Yeah. Put the Madrid badge on and trick them a little bit.
Yeah, confuse them.
That's the thing though, is like compared to that, the jersey pull in the Real Madrid game was like, that was even like, I feel like this should have been checked more, even for more reasons than that. It's weird.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I don't understand. There's like a huge gray area in which fouls they believe they should check, and it doesn't make sense at all. Last year I was like, oh, I might be a little bit biased in saying that all these should be checked, and now like this year it's a lot more evident that we should be getting a lot more calls than we do, and a lot more against us.
Now, Koeman said that in the press conference, didn't he? That when it's Barcelona, doesn't VAR for us.
Yeah,
it's only for the other teams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I hate to be that fan, but that's what it just looks like now because it's constant. It's like doesn't stop. Like last year, the 5 or 6 like games towards the end of the season for Madrid, they had 4 or 5 penalty calls that they had each game. Oh,
yeah. Well, that's what got Ramos's stats up so high.
Yeah,
exactly. Getting so many passes.
Exactly. I don't know. What did you think of the first half?
Well, I'm just looking at we had 69% possession in that first half, but it didn't feel like it. It felt closer to 50-50.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's we seem to be too slow in the transition from the defense to getting up front.
Yeah, agreed.
You just think just bypass the midfield and just whack it straight forward. Especially when we got Dembele, who's quick and he was quite quick. Just stick a ball over the top.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's what I've been waiting for too, because I thought the addition of Pjanic, he's going to be able to drop balls in over the top and just have them run, because Fati's fast on the left too, but we never have any over the top through balls or anything to get us in the final third before they're all backed up. It feels like we're doing build up play and we're not good enough at doing that. So
yeah. Plus we're slower doing that, and then it gives them time to organise their defence. So yeah. And people always say, I always hear people saying, "Oh, this is the Cruyff way, playing it through midfield." No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
What Koeman was doing in the dream team? He was whacking balls from right back corner, right to the front corner. So, oh look, we're bringing on a few subs here.
Well, I might be a little bit behind, but I'll be them sick. Yeah, but the thing is like, why? Who is it?
Trincão's coming on for Dembele, and Pjanic is coming on. I'm guessing that's going to be for Busquets. I would hope. Yeah, Busquets off.
Yeah, I've been off there, missing the mentality, sluggish, poor passing. Yeah, it's definitely a slow game so far. They might be a little tired from the Juventus game. Maybe they used all their energy up on that. Obviously, I have no idea how we're going bad from good in the CL to so bad in the league. Yeah, it's a little frustrating, honestly, when you lose to teams like Getafe and Alaves, who has 8 points right now, and then we beat Juventus 2-0. Obviously, they didn't have all their men, but it's a little frustrating on that part. Yeah, Real Madrid kind of the same way too, or vice versa. Yeah, they're doing so well in league and kind of bottling it in Champions League. There's Pajanis. We need a couple balls from him over the top. Trincal's still pacey too as well.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where I understand that like our DNA is the build-up play, but when you play, like we're not doing that well at all. I don't think the link-up play is great in the final third. Like we're not tiki-taka right now, so what's the point in trying to do it if we're not able in that area?
So that's only what's his face? Guardiola. That was only a Guardiola invention to playing tiki-taka and everybody moves, everybody makes space. Yeah. But you had Xavi and Iniesta. I mean, they could do that so well.
Yeah, exactly.
Those two, they didn't have to look for each other, just pass, and they just knew where each other was.
Yeah.
This team, it's I can say, you go back to the Cruyff teams, you had players just whacking it from deep in defence right over the front corner, and you had players like Romario and Laudrup picking the ball up and driving into the area straight away.
Yeah.
So, it wasn't the playing it through the middle, although they did do that as well, obviously.
Yeah.
You had, I guess I was going to say anyway. Baccaro, that's it. Yeah, Baccaro would pass it through. Well, Guardiola as well. Guardiola would be in front of the defence playing the Busquets. And he'd link up with he'd link up with Baccaro, and then they'd link through to the front. But, so it was more of a mixed bag with Cruyff's team, where Guardiola is all play it and try and play it around the box, and that got frustrating sometimes, especially when you had a team crowding the box. You couldn't get in there.
Yeah, over time you're just gonna have to hope, they let their guard down or they get tired after chasing you the whole game, and then you find your space through that. But yeah, like what you said, the balls in over the top is huge because you see teams like Liverpool doing it. It's like even more important in modern football. It feels like being able, put a ball over the top and have Mo Salah or Sadio just body people off the ball and then find space in the box. It's a big tactic now, especially on the counter. So De Jong at center back now, is that what you're saying, Faraz? Yeah, De Jong at center back, Pedri for Lenglet. Wow.
Yeah.
I missed that. Yeah. Because I don't think De Jong did that great last game at center back when we had that red.
Obviously it's not his really.
Not natural
position, but I mean, I thought he did okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Juve were up to much anyway, were they?
Yeah.
Juve, we did that.
Yeah, I believe so. You know what?
Was that the
it might have
been
the league game when I think. I don't know. It's all a blur. Every game feels the same sometimes. Literally.
They're coming so quick and fast now. 2 games a week every week now.
Yeah.
So we've got Kiev again on Wednesday. So
yeah. Oh my! That was close. Come out with a little bit of adrenaline here. One quick little chance. That was a nice shot. Just feels like nowadays, I mean, we always, for the most part get countered just because of our possession kind of play and everyone coming deep into the opponent's half. But now the counters just feel so much more venomous against us. It just feels like every chance they get to counter, it's always really close just due to lack of pace or inability to come back on defense in transition. It's a lot scarier than it used to be for me, I think.
Well, it's having slower defensive players as well doesn't help. Yeah. So, I mean, we're pushed up, to the halfway line. PK's, on the halfway line. So a ball over the top, even if they're running, the attackers just behind PK, he's going to overtake him.
Agreed.
It's scary when we're doing that.
I mean, that's why. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We had Griezmann was so important because although he's not that brilliant in attack, he works his socks off doing the defensive work as well. So
yeah, he is a great pressing attacker. That was the thing. That's why I kind of liked Araujo, is because that was like the first center back in years, I think, that's had enough pace to get back on defense and overtake people from behind. And
yeah, he could be very important in the future.
Yeah,
I think Koeman's breaking him in early and carefully, and not giving him too many games at the moment. But hopefully he will be in the long-term plans.
Yeah.
It just take his time with him and pick the games that he's going to use him in. Obviously, it was the Juve game that he came on, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh no, he came. Yeah, he started, and then he came off with that thigh injury, I think. Right?
Yeah, no, it was the game. That's it. Yeah, I'm getting confused with the game.
No, yeah, it's hard to remember too.
Yeah, because it was because PK picked up the red card in the Ferencváros game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he had to come on for that one.
Yeah, Fares, Conrad, and Des warming up. That's interesting. The Americans, it's so crazy growing up. Obviously, I didn't think there was a chance in the world that Americans would ever appear in the first team in the near future. And now being in my lower 20s, it's weird. It's definitely interesting.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing Rafa Marquez when I was younger, when I was like 8 or 9, and being like, wow, a North American, that's incredible. And seeing Americans now, I was like, ooh, culture shock for like football for me. It's crazy.
Big Rafa Marquez fan. I thought he was brilliant for us.
Yeah, he was a great center back. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Some pace.
I think the American talent pool is an untapped commodity. I think as the game's getting bigger and bigger over there, I think there'll be more and more Americans coming through. Because you've got the added thing of you've got all the system and everything set up over there. Everything's so athletic in the colleges and everything as well. So I think there'll be a lot more American youngsters coming through. I mean, we've got a couple of academies over there as well, haven't we?
Yeah, we have one in Texas, I believe. That Conrad came from. I think he made it over through there. That he might have. But yeah, there's definitely 2 or 3 like host academies there that are super interesting to see. It's definitely, you could just see how much every year more popular football gets here.
Yeah.
But because you have to think about it, we have 3 or 4 sports here that people have more popularity. So all our athletic talent goes to basketball, American football, or
yeah. Well, I did read something that all the young kids start off at school playing football, soccer,
baseball.
And if they're good, they get taken and put into American football.
Yeah.
So if they're athletic enough, they change sports. But as the sport's growing and gets more credibility over there, then they're say no to the American football and stay with the English one of European soccer.
Exactly, the better one.
Yeah. I say.
Yeah. So I was thinking like
he moved to Europe. Luckily, otherwise maybe he would have been snatched up by. Well, though he isn't that tall, is he? So would he have fitted with American football?
Yeah, there's a lot of small guys, running backs and receivers like that are in skill positions that he could play for. But yeah, those guys definitely, as soon as people see talent, it's either baseball, football, or basketball. Obviously, you have to be a little taller to play basketball, but yeah, it's definitely definitely a lot easier to get, because all your friends are playing those sports growing up just due to popularity. So you want to play with your friends, and you're forced into these sports that maybe you might not love as much. But I was thinking, just think about some of the athletes that we have in America. That what if they were what if LeBron James was a soccer player? What if he was a center back? He'd probably be pretty incredible too. So I mean, we'll see though. It's getting bigger. It's nice. And I wouldn't say, I wouldn't be Serginho Dest I feel like is more Dutch than he is American, because I'm pretty sure he's been in the Netherlands since he was like 6 or 7. But I mean, obviously, who am I to say that? Oh wow, what a close shot. Fati, he's had a couple he needs that birthday goal, Charlie. He needs that birthday goal.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
He's an adult now.
Yeah, that was definitely a good chance. That was a nice nutmeg to set it up on the defender, and that would have been a good one if that had gone in.
Yeah. So close. He's so great already. So great, so young. It's crazy.
Yeah. God. I think I'm a couple of seconds ahead of you.
Okay. It's okay. You can show emotion. It's fine. I'm okay with being a little late to the action. That's what I get for being on this part of the.
Well, let's just say there's a very close Alaves break coming up, but
okay.
you get away with it.
Okay. I guess I'll know. So what do you think about Des not starring? And it seems like Koeman's trying to ease him in a little bit into his position. Oof.
Yeah, well, like I said, we got a big game Wednesday, home to Kiev, and I think this might be a bit controversial, but I think Messi is targeting Champions League over the league.
Oh, okay.
If you look at his performances in the Champions League, apart from our Classico, because obviously everyone's up for that one.
Yeah.
He's stepped it up so much more in the Champions League games compared to the league games, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he definitely wants the Champions League more than anything. And maybe Koeman's picked up on that and is thinking, okay, well, we'll rest a few players in the league each time and concentrate, make sure that we win these Champions games.
Yeah. It's also one of the things where we have to make sure that we hold our spot for the Champions League next year too, as well, which we should be able to. Hopefully, we'll be able to. I mean, these aren't convincing games that we're seeing, but I think as time goes on and we get more used to our lineup as well, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah,
personally.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about this season, we've got so much youth in the team now, so and that's always a positive thing.
Yeah, we definitely see a future plan coming in front of us for the first time. This is the first time I felt like, wow, we have some young guys in the lineup, and we're looking towards the future in 4 or 5 years, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, when you think that Dest, how old's Dest?
20? He's 20, 20, I believe.
You've got Pedri, who's still 17.
Yeah.
Fatih's only just 18 now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of young ages in that team, so.
Yeah, we had 2 17-year-olds on the field at once. That's pretty. After having the oldest, we had the oldest lineup last year in the Champions League average lineup at one point.
Well, we set the record when Pedri and Fatih both scored. It was the first time that 2 under 18s had scored in a Champions League.
Yeah. It's a lot better than breaking the record for the oldest average age team in the quarterfinals of a Champions League, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
So what do you? I always tend to harp on these uniforms. What do you think about them? I mean, we're wearing them a lot.
Yeah, well, if you don't wear it, you don't sell it. So
yeah, that's true.
So that's why I think you always see them wearing it. Every opportunity they can get into the away shirt, they will. But yeah, I agree with what you were saying earlier. They just got to ditch those socks. The pink and the black looks okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
They could change the badge to just a black badge on the pink. I think that would look a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, this turquoise color, flipping now.
Yeah, it's awful. I mean, it's not even the same teal from our last year's the old style uniforms from last year, like the 80s look on it with the big collar. It's like a more like green. It's gross. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
But yeah, you're right. I guess they're probably sold out of all the other uniforms, so they have to keep wearing this one so they could sell out of them finally.
Yeah, get the sales up. What were your thoughts on the Bartomeu resignation?
Good riddance. Yeah. No, it's hard to say anything from the inside, from the outside, obviously, but you could tell how many problems there were there, and I'm not sure. The one thing that stood out for me was the social media campaign, which I don't know if that's true or not, that he hired that company. I don't know the details of that, but if that's true, then I mean that's That's well warranted enough to take him out of that position in any case. Like anytime you have something like that happening where you're kind of having like a mutiny against your own players, it's kind of awkward and weird. But I think it's just time to move on. It's also weird to see that 3 of our last 4 presidents have resigned. I don't know whether in good or bad situations, obviously, but that is kind of, it tells you how much we expect from our presidents and how much we expect to win.
Yeah.
But who do you want for the next job? It looks like it's going to be Laporta and Font.
Yeah. Bernardito's in there as well, but I don't think he's got too much of a chance. I think you're right. I think it is out of Laporta, although Laporta hasn't even officially put in that he's going to be standing yet. He's made all the right noises, but he hasn't made anything official yet. I was talking to, I don't know if you know a guy called Roman Diarquer. He does a La Liga lowdown podcast. He's based in Barcelona, and I asked him, because obviously he's in Barcelona, so he knows what the feeling is on the ground over there.
Yeah.
He's Font's the leader at the moment because he started his campaign and put things in place so much earlier than the rest. The rest are kind of catching up, where he's kind of a step ahead and nearly ready for everything. And he said he seems to have a better plan financially and everything. If he, depending on what skeleton they find in the cupboard that Bartomeu's left.
Yeah.
Because it could be a really big sort of tidying up project before anybody else can do what they want to do with the club.
Yeah, that's definitely interesting. He has a video of it too. He has a speech on YouTube, right, of all his plans already laid out. I'm pretty sure.
Oh right, I'll have to look.
Yeah, I have the link somewhere, but
a few things on YouTube.
Yeah, I also saw a tweet that said that Laporte and Font aren't interested in going into it together too, which I was kind of sad about because those two together at some point, maybe a dual presidency would be great because you have a past winner and then someone with the plan. I don't know. It sounded kind of nice, but I get it if they have their own plans.
I think that's what went wrong with Laporta and Rossell, though.
Yeah,
they were both 2 big personalities, and Rossell always said that they went in as joint partners, but they had to have a name as a president, and Laporta took that.
Yeah.
So when Laporta started taking more of the decisions without Rossell, that's why Rossell went against him, because he felt he was being pushed out and left out of the big decisions. But I was never a big fan of Rossell. I mean, I think he only took the presidency after Laporta just to get his own back, basically, which is no good reason to become president of Barcelona.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think the election's in 40 days, right? They tried to say 40 or 50 days after the vote of censure.
As quickly as possible now.
Yeah. I think wasn't Font the one that brought on the vote of censure or campaigned for it that kind of got the wheels going on it, or am I wrong?
Yeah.
I think he was the one that like publicly campaigned against him and started that.
Yeah.
So
you're going to be having some good news in a minute.
Okay.
On about 63rd minute.
Red card. Okay. That's good. That'll help the block. At least we're not going to have to face 10 full guys in the back, just 9.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's nice to see a call go for us when it comes to a foul. Let's go, Grease. Is he off? Let's go. He needed that.
Yeah, he did.
Needed that. He needed that. Let's go, fans.
For all the ones that he's missed, the ones that go, every time he comes on the ball, you think, don't miss this one. Don't miss this one. But yeah, he took that one well. Yeah.
Let's go. That's he's gonna need to score more efficiently though. After that, that's probably 1 out of the last 25 chances. It feels like every time, but hopefully he can work that down. Nice tackle by Fati, kind of a lucky bounce, but we needed that. Great chip. See, that's the thing is like he's not great at facilitation in the middle field. Obviously, he does cut back on defense, but he's a pretty clinical finisher, and that's why obviously we bought him. And his first touch in the box when he has a chance to shoot, like that shot earlier, and what he's been doing the last couple of games isn't really that's really not of him to do. But it's nice to see him have that.
Oh, Messi close.
Feels like there was more urgency after the red. Like they're a little bit working a little bit more hard that the red's there. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, we seem to have woken up big time now.
Exactly. It's sad that it took that long, but I'll take it, man.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, Messi was on as well. Oh. Have you seen the Messi shot yet?
Not yet. I'm a little behind.
Okay,
it's right here though, I think. Wow, what a save! Wow, what a save! Talk about needing a goal. Messi does too. He needs an open play goal.
Yeah,
he hasn't scored in 3 games in La Liga, and obviously he's had a couple PK goals this year, but he needs an open play goal. Oh, so close. That was a really good save, though. To be fair.
Yeah, really good outstretched hand, and you have to be strong with the hand as well. It was quite.
You got to punch that.
Yeah,
that's a really good save. It kind of feels like the game. What was the game that in the Champions League last year that he fell down? Was that against Milan, or that he fell down to the ground, got back up, and curled one in that back left corner low?
Yeah.
It was kind of looked like that, but that was a great save.
Oh, what a good ball. Oof.
Good tackle.
We're beginning to find space.
Yeah.
In the middle of them now. We're picking them off. We got players making. Now Trincão's on. He's making runs in behind, and they're passing the ball just straight through the middle of them.
Yep.
You see, that's what you were saying earlier. Once you get some speed on the pitch,
it
opens up the team, because suddenly they've got to watch for the run rather than just mark the player.
Yeah, they're also they got to run backwards, and they got to look behind them too at the same time, going full speed. It's hard to mark like that.
Yeah,
what a ball! Yeah. What a ball! Oh, great idea. I might be a little behind. That was that Pedri? Yeah, that was a good ball from Pedri.
Yeah.
And I try to say this a lot is can't get caught it's no disrespect to Pedri that I want Puig on, because I'm a Puig stan. I like him a lot. But Pedri's so great as well, and he's young, obviously. I can understand why Koeman prefers him in the midfield. The way he's been playing, I mean, for a 17-year-old, it's pretty insane.
Yeah, I really like Puig as well, and I was hoping he's going to get more. But you're right; it's hard to argue when Pedri is doing so well.
Yeah, I've been campaigning personally for the De Jong, Pedri, and Puig midfield. Bring back the single CDM and see how that works, but I don't know. Yeah. They see stuff in practice that I guess I don't see, so I don't know.
I was going to say, it'd be really interesting to see that how Puig and Pedri would link up. It kind of reminds you that it could be like Iniesta and Xavi.
Yeah. At least give him the chance, you know? Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I think Puig is going to find minutes soon. I don't know why Koeman left him out of the first team. Is he trying to prove a point to the fans and the media that he doesn't have to play who we say he plays? Like, that was really weird that he got left out of the first team. I don't understand that. I feel like that was kind of like I don't know. Koeman seems to have a little bit of an attitude, you know, or a confidence about him that he knows what he's doing, I guess.
I think it's more that he wants to let everybody know I'm in charge.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to do.
Yeah.
No arguments. Just to put his foot down. I think Puig was just unlucky that he was the one that he kind of picked on to make the point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I don't get. I don't know. I'm a little concerned about that, because what does that do to Puig's confidence, you know, when you get left out of the deselected from the first team? That's a little concerning for him as well, because he had the opportunity to go out on alone. He's like, no, I want to be here, and I want to prove that I can play here, which I think he can. He already proved last year. He's one of our best. Ooh, that was a close head. He's one of our best midfielders.
Yeah, he was man of the match for a couple of the games he played in.
Yeah, so
and just the team being left out.
Yeah.
Good and more news for you coming up. Dest is coming on.
Yes, the American.
Yeah, Jordi Alba going off. So Dest is probably playing on the right side then.
Okay.
But that's the thing with Dest as well. He can play both sides.
Yeah, he's great.
So, I mean, that's to have a versatile player is invaluable.
See that Pedri pass? Did you see that? When did we ever in the last couple of years see stuff like that? When you scoop ball over the top, or just like the creative mindset that we've been missing, lacking creativity.
Yeah, so we do tiki taka and try and play it through.
Yeah.
And it, like you say, just scoop it over the top, and that's what we need.
Yeah. Look at that, another back heel pass that no one's thinking about that he does, and he provides. He's the insight, it's super smart, and creative play that people don't understand or won't see before he does. So more stuff like that, just more creativity. We're lacking that because we're not good enough to play tiki taka as of yet. I think our link up play isn't great, so might as well try to provide some flashy creative passing like that. That's a pretty great passing lane to see at 17 years old. See that.
There's another really great ball over the top coming up.
Yeah. From Pedri?
I'll have to tell you on the read.
Okay.
It's from deep, so I think it might be De Jong.
Yeah, he does well at those too. He has a scoop. He had that scoop assist to Fati a couple of games ago too. That was pretty nice.
Trincao, and he squares it.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to see. I think it's Griezmann again who comes onto it. It's being checked. So.
Oh, that's from De Jong. Wow, what a ball! Is he on? I'm a little behind.
No,
he's off.
No, I don't think it's been given. It's a shame because that was a cracking goal.
Yeah. Trincao can pass too. His time at Braga. He was a great playmaker, too. He's not only a scorer on the wing. He can cut in and find the guy. That was a good ball, too, with his left foot. That's hard.
Yeah.
Wow, that would have been nice.
Yeah.
I think we might find our second goal here soon, though. We look good. It's a shame that it took a red card, but...
Yeah, it's definitely taken the sting out of Alaves, that's for sure. They're getting a lot less breakaways now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just leaning offside.
Yeah.
Trincao just needs to be just one step back and
sliver. Yeah.
But it's encouraging, though. It's all encouraging. So
yeah. I mean, at the same time, with all this youth too, it's scary because you're like, how do we input Trincao when we have Dembele and Fati on the wing? With all these wingers, all these young wingers. Yeah. As well as Pedri, because they even have Pedri on the as the right attacking or left attacking mid in the 4-2-3-1 as well. He's not even in center of the field some of the times.
Although I don't think he's as good when he's out wide. He's less effective.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's a lot better in center, especially today with these passes that he's providing.
Yeah.
But he gave Cuadrado a couple spins last game on the left side, which was funny to see.
Yeah.
But definitely way better in the middle. Who do you see for substitutions from here on out? You thinking he's gonna? We haven't been really using our 5 subs like we did last. I mean, we didn't use our 5 subs last year, but I think we have 2 or 3 subs a game. It feels like.
Well, that's what did my head in the Classico is we didn't use we left all the subs until the 80th minute. I mean, it was like going back to Valverde and Setien. Mm-hmm. That was I couldn't understand what Koeman was doing there, and I think he went with the wrong starting lineup as well, and I think everything about that game was wrong. Yeah,
he definitely got out tacticked on that game.
Yeah, but in the I think it was in the Ferencváros game. I know we definitely used all 5 in that one.
Yeah,
I think we both Ferencváros used all 5 of theirs as well.
Yeah.
So, but we definitely. I mean, I think we've used 4 in this game now. So, and I think, I mean, what's it? 70. I'm on 74 minutes now.
Yeah.
So,
okay, I'm only like 30 seconds behind you though, so that's nice.
So, I think you don't want to use all 5 until you're a few goals up, because if you suddenly get an injury, you don't want to be left with no subs coming on.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Oh, almost got that off. Yeah, it was always confusing to me how we would sub people on after like the 85th minute, because you don't get a chance to warm yourself up into the game either, because it takes a while to get, come to terms with how the game's going and where you should be moving, as well as the whole rest of the team just being tired too. So you're working yourself, but all the other guys, especially in the Classico, are dead. The last 5 minutes of those games are usually kind of slow.
Yeah.
And nothing too crazy happens in the final minutes just because everyone's so dead tired.
This is Busquets time.
Yeah.
Busquets shouldn't start a game ever now.
Yeah.
When it gets down to that sort of 80th minute and you need to control a game, you bring Busquets. Like Guardiola used to do with Seydou Keita.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember him? He always used to bring him on to close the game out. We'd like go 2 or 3 goals up, maybe 3-1, we'd be winning, and he'd bring Keita on, and it would just close the game down, and we'd just control it, and then maybe even pick off another goal after that. Yeah. And I think that's what we should use Busquets. Busquets should know now, look, I mean, he must know he's slower as well.
Yeah.
And for the sake of the team, he should be more than happy just to become that late sub that can control a game when the pace goes down to his pace.
Yeah.
Basically, when everyone else is knackered, that's the same pace that he comes on at.
Yeah. And it's not a disrespect either. I mean, Xavi did it as well. Xavi was coming in late game in his final years too.
Yeah.
So it's not a disrespect. I mean, you obviously come to terms that you've aged a little bit, but like you can still provide something for the team in the late game. That's 100% true.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you might even play 10 times better, obviously, because everyone else is tired. So
yeah, I'd say because his passing is still really good. I mean, his reading of the game is really good. It's just he can read it, but he can't get there.
No, exactly. Yeah, definitely can't press. Hard tracking. It sucks. It sucks seeing him like this, but he still has a lot of class. Yeah, I always tell my friends who are like, they're so, they're angry with this play because he can't track back or, he can't provide that attacking presence. But the guy never loses the ball, it feels like sometimes, because he's turning, he knows where to go with it in an instant, and he could start a lot of stuff in transition as well. But yeah, he can't keep up to the lengths he was able to a couple years ago.
Matty with a good shot then. Keeper saved again.
Yeah, Salazar Alaves is definitely dropping it back a lot more than usual. Oh no!
Yeah. Ooh,
that was rough.
Oh, Fatty's going off and coming on. Oh, Braithwaite's coming on.
Okay, Denmark.
Yeah.
Coman wants the points. We need the points here, it looks like.
Yeah.
So what do you think about Pjanic so far? Because, I mean, that was, like, at the time, oh, what a shot from Fati. Close. This keeper's had a great game for Alaves.
Jeez. He has. He's kept him in it.
Yeah, really has. It could be 3-1 right now easily. Yeah, but so what do you think about Pjanic so far? Because, I mean, that was a huge talking point, getting rid of Arthur, obviously, for, was it 80 mil?
Yeah.
And trading him in, basically, for a guy that was older.
It was mainly the age difference, wasn't it? Because Arthur's so much younger. I think someone like about 6 years younger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so you're thinking, well, why are you getting somebody that's going to be good later and bringing in someone that's older? But having said that, I think Pjanic, with his experience, especially in big games, I think he's going to be more valuable than maybe Arthur would have been. I was disappointed with Arthur towards the end, anyway.
Yeah, me too. I'm not very high on Arthur, to be honest with you. I'm not a huge Arthur guy.
He looked really fantastic when he first came in, and everybody was saying, wow, we found our next Xavi.
Yeah.
Because his play was brilliant, his passing was brilliant.
Yeah.
His control of the ball was brilliant. He couldn't get picked off. He'd turn away from a tackle and keep the ball as well. And then suddenly he went off a cliff. And I think he have a bit of an injury, and he came back from the injury and just wasn't the same. Oh, he had that thing as well, didn't he, where he was out partying?
Yeah, he had an STD at one point. Not good. Not a good look.
And I think the club lost a bit of patience with him after that.
Yeah. Then he got the DUI. As soon as he signed with Juventus, he got a DUI like a day later. Crashed his Ferrari. Yeah.
Yeah. So, maybe it's best that we did.
Yeah. See, I wasn't. Yeah, I know at the beginning he was definitely great. I mean, it's one of those things where you come in, you're probably so young, you don't even think about it. And then he probably started thinking about it when the critics were on him. The thing for me was I never saw him at the end of his tenure ever try to beat a guy on the dribble because that's what he was great at the beginning. He could spin around someone and then go into the final third with the ball. And after that, it felt like he was just side to side passing, just turning and seeing who was left and his right, never coming out the defense. It was just awkward. And then maybe the president and the people in charge of making those signings saw Pedri and they saw Pooch and they said, you know what, we don't need this guy. Maybe we just need a tenured guy.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely worked out for us. So.
Oh yeah, agreed. Definitely worked out for Bartholomew too, because he found out, because that's probably saved him financially from getting sued.
Yeah.
He gets that 80 million on the books.
Yeah. I think there's still a lot more skeletons to be found in the closet after he's gone.
Oh yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait for that.
That's the worry, is because they're hoping that we're not going to go into bankruptcy.
Yeah.
It could be that bad.
Yeah. I saw that the players are going to have a meeting with the club soon to get their contracts figured out, because I think they need to cut 150 million off wages to see what to save from bankruptcy. So a lot of players are going to be taking pay cuts in the next couple of years.
Well, they've had they took voluntary pay cuts over the coronavirus thing, and then after that they had further pay cuts in exchange for longer contracts. And that's why Busquets and Piqué and a couple of the older players ended up getting longer contracts suddenly, because they agreed to reduce their wages in return. So, but that's just a short-term fix, really, then, isn't it?
Yep. Then you got a lot of guys that are in their they're like mid-30s playing still, or on the team, or getting paid by us.
And no one's going to want to take them off our books.
Nope.
For any decent money.
Maybe China for like $1 million.
Yeah. And literally they'd just be getting them because of the name rather than their ability still.
Yeah, the jerseys. It's just frustrating not being able to beat these deep blocks, because you grow up in the last 10, 15 years, like this was their bread and butter. They get them deep, they get them on their heels, and then it's 5 or 6 passes in succession extremely fast and they're through, and that was easy. And now it's just not there anymore, and it's sad to see, because it's such great football that they used to play, and they're not as capable now, obviously. And I don't know if that comes with coaching or skill, because I feel like we have a decent bit of skill. I mean we obviously do. We're one of the highest paid teams, but it's not working out like that.
Well, I think other teams have adapted as well, so they know how to stop us now.
Yeah.
And it's not just us. Other teams, other big teams mostly, that be on the attack and play quick passes and get into the box. I think you find that a lot of them are suffering because the smaller teams know how to defend that better now.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
So that's where you have to come to a point where you have to adapt to modern football, obviously, because a lot of these coaches, they say they're going to live and die by their tactics, and if they don't work out, they're going to keep doing them, or they'll find a way to put the right skill into that position. But it seems that as football moves on, that you just have to adapt to any play style that fits the winning lifestyle, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I can see both points of view. I mean, I can see that you should adapt to, as fans, as we're looking from the outside, we're thinking, you should adapt to what you're playing against, to win the game. But as a manager, you've got your ideas, and you don't want people saying, well, you should change this, you should change that, and then if it loses, you're losing, and you're thinking, damn, if I'd have stuck to what I wanted to do, maybe it would have been. So I can see why a lot of managers don't like to change what their ideas are, but I think Koeman's a bit different, and I think that's why we've got players, as you were saying before, like Pjanic can play a ball over the top. Des even will play a ball over the top, and I think that's how you can break this defensive block.
Yeah,
those little scoop balls that you were saying earlier on, Pedri would do and stuff that. If you have a player running in, you can't defend against that. You can't take him down until he's in possession of the ball.
Yeah.
And that ball over the top, he runs in. As long as you can get on it, it's a bit hit and miss because obviously the ball's just fractionally off. The defender gets there first.
Yeah.
But when it's right, they can get in and have a shot.
Pedri's having a masterclass with passing right now. He's been putting in some gems.
Yeah.
He's been playing great. But yeah, as you said, and I also think one of the things to crossing too is it provides so much. It's so hectic. So at any point, can that ball deflect and it could come to one of our players at the top of the box? Like it creates opportunities just by being so crazy, Like it displaces players and it allows for things that usually wouldn't happen on the pitch to happen just because of the degree of variability and how it could fall to anyone in the box. It could fall to a foot at any point. So sometimes not understanding what might happen might be a little bit more helpful to us.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're very predictable sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's why I like Desk. I don't think I've seen a left or right back dribble someone and put in a cross in so long. It feels like Semedo wasn't even really doing that at points. He was pretty terrible in the final third.
Yeah. See, I liked Semedo though.
Yeah.
The trouble is everybody gets compared to Dani Alves. He was one of the best.
Yeah.
But then look who we had playing with him. He had a younger, fitter Busquets, a younger, fitter PK.
Yeah.
Xavi and Iniesta in midfield.
No,
and I think that helped. Because he didn't defend that much. He could defend when he got back in time, but a lot of his crosses. I was talking to Craig as well. Craig mentioned this first, actually, that a lot of his crosses were a bit hit and miss. Now and again, he'd pull the ball back and find Messi.
Yeah.
But if Messi wasn't in there, a lot of his crosses, he'd just whack them and just, hope and see what happened. But a lot of them used to go out the other side.
Yeah.
So, and I think with Semedo, I think he was just unlucky that he didn't have that backup. When he was going forward, Sergio Roberto, when the two of them were playing, they just didn't complement each other very well.
Yeah.
But I think Semedo could have been good. I think if he'd have had the same setup that Dani Alves had, I think he would have looked a lot better. Because he was quick and he could beat a player. That's what I liked about him, is he'd take a player on and he'd beat a player. But you're right, once he got to the top, his crossing and stuff wasn't so good. And he now and again he'd pick out a player, but it wasn't that good.
Yeah. Agreed. Definitely agree.
I think Dest is definitely an improvement on Semedo. So again, as you were saying earlier, maybe they let him go knowing that they had Dest lined up.
Yeah. Yeah, that could have been the case too.
Yeah, in which case that's fair play to him then. That was the right decision.
And Semedo made us, I think Dest was 15 to 20 million probably, and Semedo got us almost 45 million, 40 million from the sale to Wolves.
Yeah.
So we made money off that, obviously, with all the problems going on. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, is that close shot?
Yeah.
Which one was that?
Too. That was Dest. Speaking of the devil. I think that was a Dest shot. But you know what? I as much as it looks like we might only be taking a point from this game. How many over the top through balls and scoop balls and creative passes have you seen that we did not see in prior games? It looks like a huge improvement. And I say that I feel like every game, but
that could have been a handball,
Wow. What a shot by Pjanic. This goalie, man.
Flipping heck. How many balls are they clearing off the line?
I'm on the Pjanic shot. Wow. What a shot. That goalie, man.
Yeah.
We're looking for it at least, though. Come on.
Yeah, it's definitely all us now. I think it's saying, and it's not just all trying to play it into the box. There's, it's balls over the top, it's balls out wide.
Yeah. A lot more variability in the attack.
Yeah. It's definitely what we needed. Ooh. Oh, well one back. Oh, that's a good ball.
Wow.
Oh, God.
I just saw the PK header. That was way too close. God. Why can't we get it?
We've just had another shot just just wide as well. We're knocking on the door, that's for
19
sure.
shots. 19.
19. Wow.
Yeah. These are the games too where like the great teams that are playing like find a way, to find that goal. That they always feel like they're scoring in the 85th to 89th. That's a foul. That's a foul on Messi, right? I need a replay of that. What a ball, Griezmann.
I think the ref played advantage because we got the ball back.
Okay.
So I think but the position may have been good for another free kick, but
yeah. Wow, PK, you need to put your foot on that, my man. It almost this almost feels like a loss in a way with 20 shots.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
And the way they scored too. Wow.
Yeah, definitely.
And the red card, wow. Pacheco, man, or Pacheco, 6 saves. Jeez. Yeah, the way they scored on us, we should not have lost this game. Or should not have.
Yeah, it's a mistake by us rather than good play by them.
Yeah, really is.
Oh, God.
How many minutes do we have? 5? Okay.
Oh, God. How's that ball? The ball is just not going in the net.
No.
We've got another corner. We must have cropped up quite a few corners in this game as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
some urgency.
It's all us. They're not getting out of their box.
Yeah. I'm sure Coleman will have something to say about this after the game if this stays tied. He was happy after the Ventas game too. I forgot. He said that was his best game of the year. I mean, it took us them having a red card, but it finally felt like we had some creative passing and some movement. Oh my gosh, go in the net. Go in the net.
It's like there's a magnet or something.
Yeah, to the sides of it.
Just not going in.
Oh my gosh. The players know it too. Every time Sergio Roberto puts a ball in the box, he throws his hand up when it doesn't go in.
Yeah. Well, the positive thing is at least we're making chances, and that's it's when you don't make chances that's when you got to start worrying.
Yeah. Ah, Messi. Wow, Alaves are going to feel lucky they came out of this with a point if they do.
Yeah.
Nice, Des. Good track back. Yeah, there's no way they're going to come up and try to score or do anything right here. They're just clearing it. Come on.
Oh, we need to transition a bit quicker then, and that's the one time they'd come out. Oh yeah, come on. What's that?
We need one. Yes, Lloyd, we need one. We need one Barca goal here. Mo Barca, yep.
Yeah, we're due a little bit of luck. Oh God. Messi's shooting on sight.
Yeah, he needs a goal. Come on, 2 minutes.
It's another one just wide. Another corner. I'm really going to be interested to see what our corner count is, because we've had loads. Oh, Messi with a curling shot, just wide again. That was a typical Messi sort of run across the edge of the box and shoot and curl one, but just wide this time. Oh, it's another. Wow, that was a deflection.
Oh my gosh. Come on. This is incredible. How does one not falling through? Reward us.
A message from Craig saying, I've never seen anything like this last 10 minutes.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh. That deserves to go in this. They're hanging on for dear life, Alaves.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, come on, something's got to go our way. Another corner won by Trincao.
This is so frustrating.
Des with a great scoop forward, and the keeper just managed to come out and collect it. Otherwise, that would have gone straight in. Oh.
I just got to the, I think the corner from Trincao. Oh, decent ball. Wow. That's a shame. That feels like a loss. It kind of feels like a loss.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, we kind of deserve that because we didn't get anything going until that red card.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
yeah.
we kind of deserve that. I'll take the tie. We need a win, though. Tell you what, Charlie, we need a win. We need 3 points.
Yeah.
Messi straight to the locker room. He is not happy.
Definitely put a shift in that second half.
Yeah.
Sure. So take it back what I said about him taking it in La Liga games and only going in the Champions League.
Exactly.
Going for that one.
Yeah. I think we needed that. But I mean, the way things went, I don't know. What do you think? Is it a lineup thing now, or was that just a pace of play thing with the game getting a red card?
Well, I think we had to change the lineup because we got so many games coming up one after the other.
Yeah.
We get a rest after because we've got a game on Wednesday, a game at the weekend, and I think we have a week off then because I think there's more international football coming up.
Okay.
So I think they'll get rest then.
Yeah.
Obviously, Messi will be flipping flying God knows where again.
Yeah.
Which is not good. But yeah, so I think Koeman was thinking he probably needed to go for this lineup in this game because he needs fresh players for the Kiev game on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And although we're at home, he'll want to win that big time.
Yeah.
He won't want to take any risk. I think you see a really quite strong lineup Wednesday. So.
Yeah, Mo Barkley, what do you think about Griezmann? I mean, it was nice to see him get his goal today. I think he'll be able to build off that in the future. He could have probably had 2 or 3, honestly, with like a couple of the chances he had. Obviously, we paid him $100 million to finish, so he's going to have to finish at a higher efficiency in future games. It's nice to see him get one, though. Koeman's body language at the end was unacceptable. Yeah, he did not seem happy. I wouldn't be happy either after you have 20 shots and only one goes in all game, too, which is super frustrating, but he's seeming to pin down the lineup a little bit. Looked defeated sitting that clown down from the 86th minute onwards. Yeah, he did. He looked frustrated. I'm not sure what reason that was for. Probably because they're all sat back and they couldn't get a shot on goal, or I don't know. That was frustrating for me to watch, honestly, because you see all these great teams and then they just find a way to score in the final minute, and we haven't been able to do that lately. But it's something to build off of. I saw a lot of passes, as we said, Charlie, that seemed to be a lot more creative and different than what we've seen earlier. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to believe anymore because I see a good performance or what I believe is a decent performance, and then the next game it's 100% different. So
yeah,
it's about stringing these performances together, which I don't think today was great.
Well, like you said, it was the first half set it up wrong, and then we were battling back from that mistake. I mean, if that mistake doesn't happen, maybe we wouldn't have made the second half so intense, maybe. But being a goal down, maybe we went for it more.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, great game, or not really a great game, kind of frustrating game, but like very exciting to watch. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
the second goal, but
action, that's for sure.
yeah, it was nice talking to you. Hopefully we can do this again too sometime. It was actually pretty easy how we did this, but all right, Charlie.
Okay.
Have a good one. Thanks guys for watching. That was fun. Hopefully next game we get the 3 points.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good one. Later, Charlie.
Okay. Talk to you later.
See ya.